Today, we're talking about logos. Let's rock. Hey, welcome to the Dean's List. I'm Dean. This is episode 3. I have many years of experience as a strategic creative, and it's my list. And it's the things I like in advertising, marketing, and communication. The only qualifier is that I like it and that I have to tell you why I like it. Today, we're going to talk about logos. This will be the first of many episodes about logos. Now, the ones I choose today are not the best, although they're pretty good. They are not the only ones we'll do. We're going to do many more. The universe of logos is, you get basically 3 kinds of metaphors from me. You get food, you get sports, and you get comics. Today, you're getting food. I believe that logos are basically the chili of the design world. There are a lot of them. They use a lot of different ingredients, and they're, right or wrong, driven largely by taste. The 2 logos we're talking about today represent 2 old and successful brands, and their business is shipping. I love it when you take a simple utility or commodity and make it into something awesome. And that's what these 2 have done for many, many years. As a matter of fact, if you ever decide to go to design school and learn graphic design, not that you would, or if you have, you will study these 2 logos. The first one we're going to talk about has done such a good job with their branding that their name has actually become a verb in their industry. Let's talk about FedEx.
When you need to copy a document, you Xerox it. When you need a tissue, you ask for a Kleenex. And much in the same way, when you need to ship something, you FedEx. FedEx as a brand is synonymous with shipping. It's even starred in its own blockbuster movie alongside Tom Hanks. FedEx has been around for a long time, and they've used many different logos, and in 1994, they underwent a redesign. They chose the logo designed by rock star designer Lyndon Leader. It's a heroic use of figure ground. That's positive and negative space to those who are casual design fans. And this word mark was a result. A word mark is simple. It's a logo created out of type and words. Leader used a negative space in the E and the X to create an arrow to represent FedEx's ability to deliver reliably, quickly, and precisely. Great designers really know typography, and Lyndon Leader is no exception. He used Universe 67 bold condensed and Futura bold to create the FedEx wordmark. He settled on these 2 because he believed that the other fonts he tried to use were clunky and inharmonious. The geometry of these 2 also made it a lot easier for him to actually make the arrow. Logos are only as good as the muscle you put behind them, and FedEx built a great brand by doing ads like this.
We have got to cut costs, people. Ideas.
We could open an account on FedEx.com, save 10% on online express shipping.
Okay, how about this? We open an account on FedEx.com, we save 10% on online express shipping.
That is wonderful. You just said the same thing I said, only you did this.
No, I did this.
Makes all the difference.
Bingo.
That's good.
Right on the nose.
That's really good.
Man.
And their storytelling is still top-notch to this day.
I came across a snake, a rattler.
FedEx presents Tall Tales of True Deliveries.
There we were. Wait a second. You don't own a pet snake, do you? Maybe now my friends will believe me.
If this is what we did for one delivery, see what we can do for your business.
FedEx isn't just a brand, it's a verb. They are a brand to be admired, and so is their logo. So FedEx, Lyndon Leader, welcome to the Dean's List.
A logo is only as good as the energy and the muscle you put behind it and how much it's used. And FedEx is a great example of a brand who uses their logo and people know exactly who they are and what they do. The second one is equally as recognizable, and it has the added benefit of being designed by an absolute legend. Let's talk about UPS.
Like FedEx, UPS has been around for a long time. They are the gold standard of shipping and logistics, how to build a brand, and how to have a really kick-ass logo. The UPS logo is the creation of graphic design legend and father of American graphic design, Mr. Paul Rand. You may not know him by name, but you do know his work. He designed the ABC logo, IBM, and many other commercial logos that you see every day. Like a lot of older companies, their logo has evolved through many changes, updates, and revisions. In 1961, Paul Rand created the UPS logo that featured the shield with a bow tie parcel at the top. Also, the shield emblem with its elegant, minimalist design conveyed trustworthiness, security, perfectly encapsulating the brand's values. Paul Rand believed in design simplicity. His use of shapes, space, balance, tension, variety, and contrast created a unique user experience. He also believed the corporate logo is one of the key ways consumers remember and relate to and initially think about a company. Also, and I think this is so awesome, he placed a lot of importance on the presentation of a design to a client. He didn't believe in showing multiple versions and options. He believed the one he did was the one you needed to use.
For the same reason that a doctor doesn't give you a million choices. You know, if you got a headache, he'll give you an aspirin. I mean, he doesn't give you a choice between that and X-Lax, you know.
The story of how he presented the UPS logo is a legend. Well, I'll let you hear it for yourself.
To me, when I did the UPS logo, brought it into the guy's office and didn't even bother taking my coat off, and I had it in the photostat rolled up. Mm-hmm. And I handed it to him. That was my presentation. And he looked at it and he said, have you got anything else? I said, that's it.
If you're in the creative side of advertising and marketing, this is the kind of stuff you dream about at night. All good brands evolve and change with the times, and UPS is no exception. But they stay true to the foundation created by Paul Rand. And so UPS and Mr. Paul Rand, welcome to the Dean's List.
And that's UPS. And like I said, Paul Rand is an absolute legend. You know, I'm a proud graduate of the Savannah College of Art and Design. And in my senior year, about 2 months prior to graduation, he was at the school visiting, and he spent about a week with the senior class. I gotta tell you, that was a wild scene. He's kind of like if Red Auerbach from the Boston Celtics was a graphic designer. He shoots straight, he's simple, and he doesn't pull any punches. So those are the Dean's List entries for this week. What'd you think? Let me know in the comments. Remember, we're gonna do other logo episodes. So, you know, if there's any logos you think that need to be included, also let me know in the comments. I'm also reminding you that I would love to hear from you about any local marketing or advertising that's happening in your region or area. I just think that's great. I'm gonna do a whole episode on it in the future. And as always, if you are in need of strategic advertising and marketing help, let me know. You can message me at info@deanbryantcreative.com or at dean@deanbryantcreative.com. Look out for episode 4 of the Dean's List. Until then, see ya.